A change of casting never gets a good reaction from fans, especially when the original actor is well-liked and fits well in the role. The Witcher's third season will be released in 2023, and its fans are not having a good reaction when faced with the same fate. In this video, we'll be taking a look at Henry Cavill giving the role of the Witcher to Liam Hemsworth, so stay tuned. First off, Henry Cavill stepping down from the Witcher role. The actors of a series are its essence. The second you mess up with casting, the popularity of the series plummets. After all, there's only one thing worse than bad casting, and that's changing actors in the middle of the series, especially if said character is extremely loved among the fans. So when the Witcher fans learned that the same would be happening to them, there was a massive uproar on social media, but they can't do anything. What's done is done, and Henry Cavill has announced that he will be putting down his medallion and his swords. Henry plays Geralt of Rivia, or the Witcher, who is a monster hunter, not a normal one of course. He's magically enhanced and possesses supernatural abilities as a result of his mutations. The series is based on a series of books and short stories written by Polish writer Andrzej Sapkowski. The story is set on a rather medieval and fictional landmass, or the continent as characters know it. The series focuses on the adventures of Geralt and has attracted a number of fans ever since its release. While some may say that fans of the show are being rather dramatic, maybe they aren't wrong in creating such a fuss. After all, Geralt isn't some kind of side character. He isn't even one of the main ones. He's the protagonist of the whole series. And it's no surprise that his announcement of suddenly leaving is throwing all the viewers off balance. Next up, Liam Hemsworth to take his place. Now, fans definitely didn't see this one coming, but their bad luck doesn't end here. What's even worse is that Henry's being replaced by Liam Hemsworth. While he's definitely not a bad actor, the majority of his fans agree he doesn't suit this specific role, especially after Henry left his mark on it. Liam is most known for his roles in The Hunger Games, Love and Honor, Empire State, and other movies. The Witcher Season 3 has already been filmed, and to the relief of the Witcher fans, will be featuring Henry as Geralt. The following season, however, will have no such luck. Netflix has already confirmed that from Season 4 onwards, Liam will be the one carrying the Witcher swords. Despite some people not believing it initially, the official statement of Netflix was there, clear as day. The reasoning, though, remains shrouded in mystery. The news was revealed on uncertain terms, and fans don't have a clue why Henry would suddenly be leaving the role, especially since the character has been well received over the years. Not to mention, just days before the news, the actor was busy hyping up the third season on the Happy Sad Confused podcast. He also talked about his return to DC as Superman, which was recently announced. Now for what Henry Cavill had to say about it. Soon enough, Henry stepped in to contribute to the statement, saying that his journey as Geralt of Rivia was filled with a lot of monsters and adventures, but this was the end, and now he had to put down his medallion and swords for the next season. He also said that in his stead, Liam Hemsworth will be taking the role of the White Wolf. He called the 32-year-old a fantastic actor and said that he'll be passing the torch to him to take the mantle of one of the best literary characters of all time. Henry said that he had a lot of respect for the time he had spent as Geralt, but was also enthusiastic to see how Liam took on the role. He said the character had a wonderful depth to him, and it was up to the actor to dive in and see what they could find they will see a lot of incredible things. Liam also took the time to talk about his new role. In the Netflix announcement, he said that as a fan of the series, he was extremely happy that he got the opportunity to play the main character. He also talked about Henry and said the 39-year-old had fit into the role incredibly, and he was really honored that he was trusting him with the reins and allowing Liam to carry the blades of the White Wolf for the next chapters of his adventure. Lastly, why people believe Cavill left the show. Soon after Henry's return as Superman in the DCU was confirmed with an appearance in the Black Adam movie's post-credit scene, the news of his departure from The Witcher was revealed. The post-credit scene set up a major battle between Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam and Henry's Superman. Reportedly, Warner Brothers has also been enthusiastically recruiting writers for Man of Steel 2, almost a decade after the first film released and launched the DC Extended Universe. Now, James Gunn, who was once also in the talks about directing a Superman movie, is leading the DC studios along with Peter Safran, the producer of the Conjuring universe. So it seems like once again, Henry's schedule is packed to the brim, leaving no room to lead such a large-scale project as The Witcher. His schedule also includes his newly announced reunion with director Guy Ritchie for his new project, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and working on Matthew Vaughn's Argylle. Another potential reason for Henry leaving the Netflix show could be his being unsatisfied with the way the source material was being adapted. From the day the show premiered, there's been speculation and rumors that he had to deal deal with a variety of creative differences, mostly changes from the source material, which he'd repeatedly said they weren't being true to. The actor didn't openly criticize the writing in the show, but he did indicate that he advocated for a more book-accurate portrayal of Geralt. Now moving on to why Liam is not a good substitute for Henry Cavill. First up, Liam does not fit in the role the same way Henry does. There's a reason why fans are creating such an uproar about the sudden announcement. The Witcher is no doubt an incredible piece of literary work, one of the best even. It portrays an incredible factory world that challenges your imagination, and each character is complex and interesting in their own right. But if there's one character that everyone can agree is above every other, it's the main character himself. Geralt is as much a work of art as the series itself. He's a complex character. He's smart, has extremely good fighting skills, and has quite a backstory. The reason Henry Cavill is so loved and respected in The Witcher's fandom is that he portrays the mutant perfectly. Everything that managed to make the character himself, Henry understood how to deliver it. But now that Liam is taking his place, fans aren't so sure that the series is going to be the same. They just don't believe Liam could ever fit in the role of the White Wolf as well as the Man of Steel star did. What's more, Henry was dedicated to his role as Geralt much more than most actors. It looked like Henry cared more about portraying Geralt of Rivia right during his time on the show than most actors who play real-life people in prestige biopics. Before The Witcher's first season premiered, he was asked about how he found his way into the character. He said that he really felt a connection to Geralt and who he was, and his nature, particularly the one in the books. He said having played the game for many hours, it was something he had a connection with, so it was about bringing a version of him which is also a version of the main character into the show. While it is possible to give Liam's performance as Geralt the benefit of the doubt, the murkiness of his IMDb page, coupled with Henry's ascendance as the Butcher of Blackhaven, leaves the announcement feeling uninspired. Getting a new Geralt is just as weird as getting a new Don Draper or Jon Snow. Finally, the news resulted in severe backlash from fans. As can be expected, fans were less than welcoming to the news of Henry's departure and were left feeling unsatisfied with the actor chosen to take up the mantle in his stead. A lot of Witcher and Henry fans took to social media to complain about the decision. One user said that he would rather have heard about The Witcher being cancelled than have Liam as the new Geralt. Another user tweeted that he still couldn't believe the news was real, and that it was a big downgrade and disappointment. One fan flat out rejected the change, asking to have Cavill back, while another fan said that it was time to say goodbye to the actor and the series. One user even went as far as to say that he watched the series only with Henry Cavill, and that he would be the only Geralt of Rivia for him. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think? Is Liam Hemsworth a good replacement? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.